50 Essentials LLC. This is a live reading by donation video. So we are going to be doing some general messages before we start to get into people actually getting readings from the chat. And I just remembered that I have to pull y'all up. And I'm like, well, I don't see anything. And that is because I have not pulled you up on the computer. There we go. And this is a different video than the one that I shared with everybody earlier today. This is a different link. So hopefully people just figure out, hey, just go to the live tab. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what can be figured out. Okay? We're gonna see. Now, let's get it. In the now, general messages for the collective in the now. What does the collective need to know for their highest good and the highest good of everyone involved? What does the collective need to know for their highest good and the highest good of everyone involved? What do we got going on here? Oh, I heard stuck to you like glue. So some of y'all are going to be kind of linked up like if it's cuffing season, but it's not. It's very interesting because it's literally a stuck to you like glue energy. In the now for the collective, the theme is passion. Okay, passion within groups of people, passions between individuals, right? But passion, right? Because we've also got the Knight of Wands with the Five of Wands, right? That's a whole lot of, let's do this, let's do that, or we should do it this way, or we should do it that way, or I want to do everything with you, because we've also got the Lovers card here. So you've got a few dynamics going on for the collective in the now. You've got some people that are stuck together like glue and do everything together. You got some people fighting over how to do things, right? And then you got some people who are just out here for adventure time. And with all of those three dynamics going on, it can be alienating. It can be cliquish, like the general collective can feel kind of separated in a way. So yeah, just watch out for all of this passionate energy, because I feel like there's going to be plenty of innocent bystanders in things like on a collective scale, like on a world scale. You may hear about innocent bystanders involved with whatever big conflict or group conflict that was happening. So like if you're in public places, just be more aware and listen to yourself the first time, and maybe you get out sooner rather than later. But we all know that if it was going to happen, it's going to happen. So don't be scared to go nowhere either. But yeah, people going to be fighting and throwing things and vandalizing for whatever reason in certain parts of the world, apparently. I think those are interesting collective messages, though. Hello, love. Welcome. I hadn't typed out the little name of the game. If you would like a reading, like a personal reading here in the chat, I want you to visit my link tree, and you can donate at the donate button. I am copying this link so I can send it to you in the chat. But yes, I am doing readings by donation. So, oh, that's a funky, that's real special. That is really special. Or you can also go to the about section of this video as well, because I guess I guess this is not working the way that it's supposed to work. I don't know what's going on here, but I gotta type it out. Almost done. Yeah, I think that's right. No, I'm missing an E. Yay, that was some interesting collective messages. Let me find out. Um, because I just don't know my credentials and I can't use my phone because I'm shooting on my phone. Um, so I don't actually know the name, like whatever Venmo is attached to. I use the donate button for Linktree because anybody can just use whatever card they have situation. I try to keep it universal and easy. Wake up, remember! I love it. But if you've already Venmo'd me before, then you should be able to. No problem. I just don't recall. I don't recall, man. I don't recall. Let's see. I was just talking about the collective fighting. Oh, okay, yeah, then you can. That's not a problem. And while you're at it, of course, speak about your question. Because I'm answering direct questions. These are not general, of course. So, and then you can just type your question out in the chat. This is some quite interesting energy we got going on here. The planet feels like it's ringing like a bell. Today is an interesting day, for sure. Bam. Okay, nice. That's going to be a good one. Let's breathe it out. I'm glad you found me because I had to start a whole new video. So the link I will share with everybody is going. All right. Alrighty. And then now, please tell me your name because I know who I'm talking to, but I don't know your name. I know you know what I mean too. Because I'm sitting here like, we're not gonna do this. I knew it was. I just didn't want to be wrong and be like, oh, is this so and so? And it's not. You know what I mean? Craziness. But if you hopped in after those first collective messages, definitely watch the replay because people gonna be fighting. Pray for her highest good and the highest good to everyone involved. Oh Lord. Like the Clash of the Titans is what I hear for that. Oh, it was something. It was something. Oh man. All right, I've got your cards pulled. I just need to pin this. There we go. All right. So, hey, all right. Oh, look at you. See? All right. So, we've got the beautiful Five of Swords here. And then we've got the Two of Swords here. And don't ask why, but they say it's like shaving a porcupine. Okay, this situation is like shaving a porcupine. Like, how would you go about shaving a porcupine without like hurting yourself or it? So I can see why you might have strolled on by and stopped here. Because, whoa, right? I'm like, okay, we've got the magician here. And with these swords and the magician here, it's one of those things where, of course, you don't want to be dealing with the discomfort. You don't want to be dealing with certain people, places, and things, but you have to. And you know that you can, do what you need to do, but that doesn't mean that you feel good about it. That doesn't mean that you don't want to walk away with this Eight of Cups. That, it's like trying to psych yourself up to go to work at a job you hate, but this is more so trying to psych yourself up to interact with other people or do anything productive with others. That seems to be the thickness of the situation. And we've got the magician here talking about, well, you got everything you need, but you're gonna have to suck it up and work well with others until you don't have to, and then you're gonna have to walk away. So it's gonna be a process. Because it won't be beneficial for you to just like be swinging that sword, cutting people off left and right. You need to make an exit point. And I'm not saying that that's going to be your intention from the jump with these people, because then they'll be like, oh, she's using us and blah, 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 whatever. No, it's just that sometimes people are only in your life for certain things. Whether they understand that or not has nothing to do with you and what you got going on. I'm just saying. And it's not like it's not mutually beneficial, because the issue is not that you're not contributing. They may be trying to turn you into something that you're not, or trying to pull you back to a previous version of you that you no longer operate from. So there's this, what do you call it? Incompatibility thing going on as well. Brett, there's a way of doing things that you're walking away from. And it's not because you learned this cool little trick about how to manifest or light a candle or do magic. It's not about that. You understand something on a whole nother level now, like psychologically, that is kind of unlocking a door for greater manifestation. So, of course, with that energy, with that bigger energy that you're going to be dealing with, and with more ease in manifesting, it also creates a need for more responsibility and awareness, especially when you're dealing with others who don't understand your process, who don't understand how you're doing what you're doing, and maybe want to even villainize you. Yeah, like, no, you don't want to deal with that. So I hope you understood all of that, because yes, you are definitely expanding and you're being fine-tuned, and that can be uncomfortable. But the things that are coming to you, the things that you're receiving, the information and whatever things you feel like you have to do as tasks, they are not as hard as you think they are. It's just that you feel like you have to go about it in a linear way, and you don't. So that's what's going on. You need to do this your way and come from a place of curiosity and ease in your understanding that you know what you're doing on a soul level. Like, own it. There we go. Now we're done. I was like, what? I got to get back to this fighting collective. But thank you so much for letting me read you, love. I appreciate you. In the middle, in between these readings, if you want a reading, please say so in the chat. In between these readings, I'm going to be doing collective readings. So there's something for the replay, but oh my goodness. It's going to be very, very segregated in, not just in August, because the reading was for in the now and we're in August. So that's why I said that way. But it's going to just really feel segregated. I feel like a lot of the collective is taking turns right now, getting huge upgrades, huge DNA activations. And while some people are down, the other people are doing all the work and whatnot. And compassion and awareness is going to be a big deal for all of us right now, because there's some of us literally being temporarily disabled by all of these proton storms and CMEs and all of this huge energy coming in, and the ascension energies mixed in with that. It's like making a lot of things difficult when it comes to functioning in the body right now. And so it's very important to check in with yourself often right now and give yourself what you feel like you need. It's not the time to go against what your body is asking for. Tell me why this comment just popped up. How many minutes has it passed since you typed it out? The delay is real. Wow. Yeah. I'm telling you, the outgrowing thing, that outgrowing part, when you're on a spiritual path, when you're on your spiritual journey, and the things and people start to become incompatible because you've had spiritual formatting go on in your psychology. That is a real thing, but you're never alone. I promise you are never alone. There are plenty of energies and safe entities to interact with. Like the more multidimensional that you become, and the more that you own that kaleidoscope of yourself, the more you won't feel that deep solitude or aloneness that a lot of people feel, like in the negative way, because they don't have anyone to talk to. Everybody else is in the old world while they're over here in the new world. Maybe because they have fears of traveling and finding their people. Not everybody was meant to do that either. Everybody has their own time and their own path. And it's a wild ride right now, because we used to upgrade in waves. Large groups of people would go through it. And now it seems more like we're popping like popcorn. It's just like random clusters going through their ascension moments, So I think that's interesting. There we go. I see it. But yeah, those are the messages. I was basically finishing the message from before Britt's reading. So yeah, those were the collective messages in the now there. And if you haven't seen your August video for your sign, I made 2 videos, one for the first half of the zodiac, one for the second, and they are timestamped. They are also in my live section. You should go and listen to your messages for August as well, because those are there. Yes, they are. And I am doing readings for people who don't know. I always have to let y'all know, because there's times where I stop for a little bit. But yeah, you can either go through my link tree to book a reading, or you can click the book now button on Instagram, and it'll send you to square appointments where you can book yourself, and I'll approve it on my end if I have that availability, or just give you different options for availability. That's how that goes. Welcome, loves. If you would like a reading, please say so in the chat. So yeah, I am doing personal readings again. I am back to doing the personal readings again, and I've just been slowly but surely getting back online, doing my content. I'm going to be getting back to doing Vedic astrology and stuff as well on Patreon. Doing something else with Qigong. I got to come up with a nice flow, and we're going to be doing something different with it that I think will be fun. I think it'll be cool. But yeah, what's today? Today's Sunday. It's 7 o'clock. I started this live early so that I could be on time. If you're wondering why, oh, it's just 7 o'clock, because sometimes it takes that long for people to hop on. It takes that much, especially when you lose the link that you were sharing and it's not a direct. You know, this is what's going on. This is what's happening. Leave me alone. But I'm glad Fred's here keeping me company, and whoever else it is that I see is watching. I'm excited. I'm excited about a lot of things, because y'all about to see me a lot more. Yeah. Yeah, I've been in nature a lot too lately. That's what I'm talking about, because I'm telling you, they teach you. You learn a lot just watching animals, just being in nature, even the trees. Yeah, I've been back on my camp life, so I've been really enjoying it. Just kind of not messing with my phone so much. Just being there, hyper present. Yes. So they want to talk about August. There's a lot going on in August. I don't know if I'm being DJ'd or what. I was like, why did that sound like a glitch? What? Am I being DJ'd? What is this? Okay. So we're about to have some rapid read situation go on about August, y'all. So just bear with me with whatever is happening. Okay, because I'm like, what? What is going on? Okay, we're starting off with 2. We got the Ace of Wands, and then we got the 8 of Swords. So you're gonna, it's so funny because you're gonna see a lot of people. I don't know what's gonna happen, but there are some people who were stuck or locked up or incarcerated that are going to be freed. Like, you're going to notice a pattern of people either getting out of jail or out of prison or pardoned in some kind of way. Something's happening with that, where people are being freed from whatever it is that they are have been stuck in, or whatever they've been. Some people have been wrongly accused. And then some people are just being freed in a way that's like more so bittersweet. Somebody may be leaving the collective's life that needs to, and it's going to benefit them, but they're not going to see it right away. So they're not going to really be happy about it at first, but whatever's trying to go, let it go. Let it go. That's going to, because you're going to benefit from whatever's leaving in August, even if you don't think you are. Because I'm seeing scenarios of people who are in verbally abusive situations, people who are being taken advantage of, all of these different situations. You're going to be freed from these situations, okay? And because you're so used to it and you don't know anything else or trust anything else, it can be quite a, how do you say, transition for you. So just take your time and just work on positively reinforcing your thoughts. Okay. Yeah. That was interesting. Wow. And Britt, you know, you can always message me in Patreon, and I think I've contacted you on the 904 number. I'm not sure, but yeah, because there's no reason for you to have to be over there in the corner, yeah, with your blankie. You don't have to do that. There's too many of us, and I know we're all being dragged right now in different ways, but if I can't do one thing, I can do another. You know, there's always something you can give or do, even if it's not like exactly what was asked for. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and you never know if you don't say anything or ask either. This is a speak up for yourself month. This is a speak up for what you want month. This is also a speak up for what you're worth month. It's a lot of no nonsense energy, passionate energy. Okay? Like, it's so funny. Y'all, tell me, it's been so long since I've done these videos, and I'm just realizing that I forgot where to look. I don't even know what I look like. I don't know where I've been looking. But it's okay. I just want y'all to know everything is okay. Because I'm like, yeah, we just gonna, I'm gonna try to look like directly at myself. We're gonna see. Because I'm used to looking at a circle or some kind of focal point. Y'all just had a whole like backstage moment with me. You do not want to see this room. I'm just saying, we getting it in where we can fit it in. I'm just look. I'm over here holding space for people who want a reading. Finally, back to doing the lives. And y'all will, if you're following me on social media, you will see the rest of the dates for the scheduled live videos. I always recommend, if you see on social media that I'm going to be live on YouTube at a certain time, just go to the live tab, because sometimes when you pre-schedule it, the first link does not work out, and I still have to make a second one to go live, and it's a mess. Just know, no matter what happens, if you go to the live tab in YouTube, yeah, then you'll find me. Okay. My goodness. Oh, who was I saying that? I think I was on Mila's channel on Higher Vibrations, because that keeps coming up. This Lionsgate peak on the A is going to be like this huge heart burst. Like there's this energy, like this heart space energy. It's huge. I don't know if anybody else is getting those messages about this Lionsgate, but it's definitely centered around like mystical type, higher divine love like energy. This is the rose quartz I got hanging out here. That's been with me for years. But yeah, like it's a huge heart opener. Um, like on Lionsgate, I suggest if you can get you some ceremonial grade cacao and have yourself a little cacao ceremony to expand as much as you can with what's already happening. I was looking at your but it disappeared. Learning about the white lions spiritually. Yeah, I don't know anything about the spiritual meaning of white lions. That's interesting. And I don't know what's happening with the fact that I can't talk. I mean, we still are in retrograde shadow, y'all. But like, yeah. I'm sitting here like, yeah, this is just not happening. This is not happening right now. But yeah, I guess I came on here to mostly channel the messages for the collective that I didn't know that I was going to be channeling or talking about. But apparently it was important so people don't get hurt as innocent bystanders, so people don't become too codependent because they're going to be stuck like glue to each other, for the other people to go on their adventures but actually be responsible for themselves and the things that they're doing, because those are the three distinct groups that I see right now. um, the fighters, the lovers, and the adventurers. So, like at the end of August, you can come back and tell me which one you were. So, like, what part of what group were you? Now I'm gonna wonder. See, now I want some. Look, see, some of y'all look. Don't shoot the messenger. Some of the collective is going to have the most interesting purge physically, like detox purge, whatever you want to call it. Your body's gonna go through something. Take your time with yourself is all I can tell you. Do the normal stuff you would do. Like if you feel like you sick, go see your doctor, yada yada. If they tell you ain't nothing wrong and they can't find nothing and they just want to medicate you, then hey, you know what to do next. You know, because you're gonna be rocked. Some of y'all are gonna be rocked. I mean, you are going to wonder what the heck is going on with your body. Like somebody got a remote controlling things. This is not a time to push through and force yourself to do anything. I feel like a lot of people in August, your energy is not going to be reliable enough to be over promising anything. If y'all don't follow like your astrology, here we use Vedic astrology, but either way it go, like the Biorhythms app on the Apple app, you can use that if you use Western astrology. Align 27, that's the one that I use for Vedic astrology. So that you could see what your energy is doing on a day-to-day basis and know what you can handle and when you need to avoid people in situations. Because this particular time in August is really crucial. I'm just saying to pay attention to what kind of energy you have and what you're actually able to do or capable of doing, because you could talk yourself into a hot mess and make stuff worse instead of better. And you think you're being helpful, and it's just it can easily be a mess. A lot of people are going to want room for like self-expression. So Don't expect others to allow you to freely express yourself. But if you're aware that everybody's going to want to be able to freely express themselves, then you won't be one of the people that are pushing back on that. You will be one of the people that's allowing it. And because you're allowing it, then it creates room for you to not get pushed back with your freedom of self expression, because apparently that's a big deal in August. What's going on? Because why is that a focal point? I mean, who's saying we can't do what? I'm starting to get like a little paranoid. Like, what? We can't do something? I feel the retrograde too. Yeah, yeah, because of Saturn retrograde. Yeah, that's why. Because we're in a, it's so funny because I want to call it a shadow sandwich. Because Mercury station direct, so we're in Mercury shadow, but then, Saturn retrograde station, Saturn station retrograde. So all of that kind of overlapped and made for some pessimistic, dark humor, let me throw this curveball at you type energy, you know, and see if you make it, because it's like the troll under the bridge and you got to get the answer right the first time. Like, that's what I feel like is happening right now with the energy in the collective. It's a lot. It is a whole lot. But yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all with that. Thank you so much for being here with me and watching me, and look out for the future dates for these lives. Thank you so much, Britt. I'll catch you in the Patreon chat. And yeah, y'all have a good night. Talk to you soon.